G'day guys and gals, and welcome back to another episode of Daily Eclectic Gaming. Now, I acknowledge it has been a bloody long time since I last put up a video, and there's a good reason for that. I've gotten myself a new job. I'm an engineer again. It's pretty exciting. I've had some pretty interesting jobs at the moment, but it is keeping me busy. And the other reason is that I've been sinking a lot of my spare time into Magic the Gathering Arena. Now, I used to play Magic the Gathering when I was in high school and loved it. It was just your non-tournament level, like you just open up booster packs, get cards, and you build decks out of the cards you own. Like, there's nothing fancy. You're not hunting certain cards and going out and buying them. Like, hell, I didn't know what was in the sets that I was opening. I was just opening them and going, oh my god, this thing is amazing, and then trying to build a deck around. You know, it was fine, because that's all my opponents were doing. That's all my friends were doing. Like, so we had equal playing ground. On that note, if you do play it that way, an interesting way to play it and keep things effective is just play with 30 card decks. That way, you don't have to have as many cards. You don't need 4 sets of the rare that is crucial for your deck, but you can if you need to. But, you know, if you have 2, there's still a good chance you're going to draw them. So yeah, one of my mates came up with that, and just cutting the decks in half, we had so much more fun with it because we weren't, you know, struggling to fill the deck. But anyway, I used to play the hell out of this in high school, and when Magic the Gathering Online came out, I gave that a shot, but that was a hot mess, and I really did not play that. I forgot why, but I just didn't like it. This, though, this is amazing. I have built quite a few decks for this at the moment. I've got so many cards right now. Oh, like, seriously, it's not too hard to grind this game. Every day you'll get a bunch of dailies, and you can get quite a few thousand gold out of just this daily here. But then you also get a new daily quest, which can give you up to 750 gold per quest, which is amazing. And you can reset them as well. This one here is for 500, so we'll reset it. See if we can't boost that one up. And nope, still 500. So we just have to cast 20 creature spells. They're easy to do. You can always complete these quests even while losing games. These ones obviously require a win. That's what it is. And then these are your weekly ones, where you can get 3 booster packs and a bunch of gold. But anyway, as said, I have been playing the hell out of this. I'm probably going to put up a bunch of videos of this game. Let's get into it. So, as you see here, many decks. You can probably, if you've played Magic the Gathering Arena or you know what the current set of MTG is like, you can probably guess what the highest of alerts deck is all about. You can probably tell what All-In Izoni is all about. But today we're going to start with Undergrowth Spider. This deck here is built basically around the Undergrowth mechanic there, which, you know, just gets stronger depending on the amount of creatures in your graveyard. So we want creatures in our graveyard. Story behind this deck, I ended up seeing this spider like 7 or 8 times over the course of like 3 drafts in one day. And I kept picking the spider because I was playing green at the time, and, you know, he's a nice big 5'7" meaty boy to block and attack, and he has reach, so, you know, pretty nifty. And I just had so many of them that I'm like, screw it, I'm going to build a deck around him. Yeah, so we have 4 of them in total, but we only want 3. I think 4 is a little too much, because we have the Lotleth Giants as well, and a couple of Izonis. We have a few high-end cards. If you look at our curve, it's not really a curve. We actually have no 3-drops. But having said that, Growth Chamber Guardian is kind of our 3-drop. So if we have Growth Chamber Guardian for turn 2, turn 3 we can just adapt him and go from there. We have a few 1-drops here in the Stitcher Supplier and the Llanowars. The Llanowar Elves are simply just there to die, or to just give us that little bit of mana ramp if needed. I don't think I want 4 of them, just because we have a few too many good cards in this lower bracket. Stitcher Supplier being one of the engines of the deck. When this guy comes into the field or dies, we just sack the top 3 cards of our library, throw them in the graveyard, and that starts to build up the mechanic of Undergrowth, which allows us to do things based on the amount of creatures in the graveyard. We also have Glowspore Shaman here, which does the same thing, but only upon entry. However, it is a 3-strength creature, which means that it's a pretty good blocker into, you know, anything that has 3 health. Status statue is a bit of removal. We have a little combat trick in the status side of things, where we can give Depth Touch to something to, say, allow a Stitches Supplier to just destroy an enemy, and we can actually do it with a green mana open, which is pretty nifty. If the enemy plays an enchantment or an artifact or a creature that we really don't want, though, we can just turn it to stone with the statue side of things, and we don't have to deal with that. Whisper is amazing in this deck because we are planning on having a lot of things in our graveyard. And with his nifty little ability there, we can sacrifice 2 of our own creatures, which, again, you know, we don't care about, to return a creature from our graveyard to the battlefield. Something like maybe Izoni. We also have the Lotleth Giant. The Lotleth Giant, it speaks for itself. It's for slamming your opponent in the face with about 20 damage before you actually attack. It's very, very nice if you start getting those big, long, grindy games, and then you just drop this and do 15 damage to your opponent and win. We have Undercity Uprising as well. I'm not too sure if this card needs to be in there, but it's a little bit of removal. Pity it's not an instant, so we can't combat trick it, but it's still pretty good just to go, hey, everything we have is Death Touch, deal with it. The Rhizome Lurcher is very simply in this deck to be a very powerful 4-drop. Late game, you can have this guy be like a 16/16 if you've got enough creatures in your graveyard, and we run almost entirely creatures, so that's that. We have a few of the rare lands. We only have one of each for this, actually. Don't think too hard on it. They do increase efficiency of the deck, but just throw in what you have. If you don't have these, then, yeah, you know, your Guild Gates are still a better option than just running Pure Forest. Having said that, you can still run Pure Forest, Pure Swamp like they did in the old days, or like I used to. But, yeah, your Guild Gates are helpful, and if you have the rare lands, throw them in there. Alright, we're versing Boldum. Our opponent is Boldum. Nice avatar he's chosen too. And this is a pretty decent opening. We got a Stitches Supplier. For like a turn 3, we could drop a status on it to kill the big thing if he attacks. We don't have anything until 4, but 4 is nice. It's our Beast Whisperer. We probably shouldn't keep this because we probably shouldn't, but we're going to. We got a little bit, we got a bit of high-end stuff, but we can at least start with a Stitches Supplier, which is always a nice opening hand. We've dumped a few things in our graveyard, one of our Llanowars, and yeah, Undercity Uprising. So only one creature at the moment, which our little UI will tell us. Like, again, the UI in this game is amazing and only getting better. It's my opponent's turn. Looks like he's playing, oh, actually, Surveil with a Rakdos land. I'm a little confused about that, but anyway, we can play another Stitches Supplier. We won't attack because his barrier will just block us. Oh, there we go. Now we have 4 creatures in the graveyard. We could status. But it's just a wall. We're not going to waste our time death touching a wall, because there's about to be some very nasty things come our way. Or just a reassembling skeleton. Alright. Not too sure what I'm actually versing here. I haven't versed something with this combo yet. We'll see what he's comboing toward. He's got Surveil and he's got something that can return, so we might see some Forgotten Gods maybe, but I don't know. I'll see. It's my turn. We got that land, which is good, so next turn we can get Beast Whisperer out, but we do want some creatures now. I mean, we have sacked a few very low-cost good ones that we could have had, but oh well. We are going to attack with both of our Stitches Supplies now, because he can kill one of them with his reassembling skeleton, and that'll just dump more stuff into our graveyard for us. But he's going to just take a ping, so not too shabby. I'll take a damage. I'll take a point. He's down to 17. Yeah, so he actually paid for his Blood Crypt as well, so I'm a little scared as what's coming, because he's playing a little... Tried playing fast with the Bone Barrow. He's going to get 1 point of damage in. Big there. Ah, there you go. Spawn O Mayhem. This is what status is for. We can either kill it outright, or we can have a little bit of fun with it. Now, may take a ping from it, just so we can get the Beast Whisperer on the... I think we're going to do that, because I don't have any other creatures to cast those, so Beast Whisperer is not entirely important. Now we'll just go with both our Stitches Suppliers, and if he does a block with this Spawn of Mayhem, we are laughing. There's one block, and he did it. Beautiful. So this is where we go boom, boom, and give it Death Touch. There we go. No spawn on the field anymore, and we dump another 3 cards, all land, which is actually very good because we have 5 land at the moment, including the one in our hand, and that might mean we have a creature on top now, which we kind of desperately need. Desperately need, given he has a Fireblade Artist and 2 creatures that can return to the field. Fireblade Artist, if you don't know, does damage by sacrificing one of his creatures at the beginning of his upkeep, which could get nasty. So let's just get the Blood Whisperer on the field. Probably should have played him after I attack, but no point in attacking because he just block with the Bone Barrier. I'll keep Stitcher there to block something he attacks. I'd be surprised if he didn't sacrifice a creature here, given he can bring it back. Ah, but he didn't. Okay, looks like he's trying to go a little wide on us, or he has something else like that. Okay, so we're versing a Judith deck. Oh god, it's painful. So I don't really want to lose my Beast Whisperer to block into the Fireblade Artist. But we're looking to take a fair whack of damage here. We'll go into the Gutterbones. Kill the Gutterbones off. Yeah, no, we'll do that. Oh, looks like he may have a combat trick for us. He does! Carnival! Excellent. Well, it doesn't matter. Same result for us, except his Gutterbones doesn't die. What did we just dump? Oh, we dumped another one of our Hatchery Spiders. Oh, did we draw? Oh, we did. Okay, we got a Glowspore Shaman. This is not panning out too well for us. We do need to hold on just a little bit longer because the Hatchery Spider could turn the battle for us. Actually, actually, can we get, oh wait, 5? Yeah, no, we're going to put a land on top of our deck because that means we can cast Hatchery Spider next turn. We're going to get this guy down for 10 counters. Actually, not next turn. We can draw it now. Forgot about Beast. Yeah, so there we go. We got a nice little 12-12. I'm just gonna happily sit here with that. He's probably gonna burn me this time. I'm on 10. He wants to start getting me low. I'd be surprised if he didn't. There it goes. Okay, so that's 2 damage plus 1. Oh, actually, I didn't think of that. Damn it, he's gonna probably get the Glowspore Shaman with dude. That's interesting. Went straight for my face. Oh no. Okay, Death Baron will affect his Skeleton Warrior, which we are going to block with our Shaman because it should kill the Gutterbones. It does mean he gets to do 1 more damage to us, which probably goes straight to our face, because given I can't kill either of our creatures. There we go. So now, pray for me. We get to look at the top 11 cards here, and we're probably hoping for an Izoni. So down goes the Spider. Oh, this is sorry. This isn't. These aren't the cards that I get to draw. This is the order of my resolution. So we're going to draw a card first, then we will look at the top. Oh, thank God that wasn't a zone. And there she blows. So we could actually put any of these on the field. They're all green creatures, but we're going to go for Izoni because watch this. Oh, what's that? 11 1/1 tokens? Yeah, okay. Now, just real quick here. Whenever a non-token creature he controls. So my creatures are able to die. His, however, will hurt me quite a bit, so I'm going to attack with this. He'll throw something into it. Probably the death. Actually, probably probably that, because it has death touch. Come on, throw your yeah, there we go. Barrier of Bone goes into it, kills my big dude, but I'm not too fussed. That'll probably go into our life again. Like, there's no point pinging our 11 insects. Alright, now this is where it gets dangerous. He sacrifices something. Yep, there goes Death Baron. Now I'm on 3. Judith does 1 damage. I'm on 2. He needs a Lightning Strike or a Shock in hand, and I am dead. There it is, Lightning Strike, and we're dead. Oh well, we got to see, some of the interactions of our deck. It's just we were versing something that did too much damage to us. We played a little too slowly as well. Oh, good game. Let's get into the next one. Hopefully we can pull off that same combo, but actually win this time. We were 1 turn off getting a bunch of health as well, because I'm probably going to drop all of my mana into sacrificing a bunch of those little insects. Probably sacrifice about 3 of them, get 3 health and draw 3 cards, but wasn't meant to be. Again, we actually can't play the Glowspore Shaman off of 3 forests, so we are going to mulligan here. Can't play Llanowar Wars off of swamps, but alright, we're going to keep this, and we're going to pray in the heart of the cards that we do end up getting a forest in the following turn. We did get our Scry. We're not going to take that because, again, we want a forest. Desperately, so that we can cast anything from our hand. Alright, our opponent, after all that hubbub, did not end up dumping anything. Oh, and we're versing white and black. Bit of Orzhov coming at us. And we got another swamp, just what we wanted. So as I said, I'm probably going to play quite a few games of this, actually. Just give you guys a good taste of Magic if you've never played it before. And just to show off the decks that I've built, because I've had fun building them and playing with them, and I want to show you guys. Good game. And that's what happens when you draw 5 swamps in a row. Yeah. We played 1 creature, so that. Let's get into another one. Not going to waste too much time on that one. Oh, the cookie crumbles. I don't want to just show me winning all the time. So now we have... Yeah, see, this is a nicer hand. I'm going to keep this. Get the Stitches supplier down and we'll get ourselves some points. Some creatures, I mean, in our graveyard. Oh, we got one. I love the artwork on this one, eh? So cool. I love the artwork in this game. It's just... Artists are so good. Anyway, it turns out we should have paid for Overgrown Tomb, because if we did, we could have played a forest this turn and gotten both of our Llanowars out. But, you know, that's how the cookie crumbles. So we'll put out a Llanowar. Well, it looks like we might be versing vampires again. It's Orzhov. It's Big Dog 320. And just hang him for a little bit of damage off of our Stitches supplier and end our turn. Oh, we got a gateway. Okay. Got a plaza. I don't know if I'm versing gates because the Forsaken Sanctuary isn't one of the gates. So I think we're safe on that, but that's his turn done. So that gives us another chance to ping for 2. We can... Okay, so if we were to play... Okay, we are going to pay for 2 now because we've had a couple of turns of leeway. He's not attacked us, so we're going to pay for 2, get that land out, and then get ourselves a Beast Whisperer. Get him out there nice and early so that we can get that card draw started. And again, just ping him for 1. That's all we can do at the moment. Okay, we've got a bit of health. Orzhov health deck. Oh, this has to come into play tap. We have no other land, so we might as well. And we can get our Whisper Blood Liturgist on the field, which might just get him on the field so that we don't have to worry about it. Yeah, we're going to do it. We're just going to get him on the field. We're not going to use his ability yet because I don't have enough stuff in my graveyard or the field to really warrant that. We will attack with the Stitches suppliers as well. Stitches supplier as well because get the inevitable block, and that gives us what we want, which is more stuff in our graveyard. I did say I wasn't going to sacrifice our creatures like that, but... Yeah. Oh, hello. That's not good. No, no, no. Ah, this is not fair. Not fair. Yep, she's just going to start murdering our creatures from the grave. We have enough creatures on board that we can probably kill her if we throw everything at her. Well, actually, if we throw 2 things at her. I'll attack with all 4 at her. He's going to block probably Blood Liturgist, I guess. Actually, good play. Yeah, I only have 1 thing in the graveyard. If we do all that, we can status the thing he doesn't block. I don't want to lose... Nah, we'll attack. If we lose Whisper, it's no bit... Oh. Sacrificing Kaya. Been trying to keep her alive. Alright, no, I'm fine with that. A-okay with me, buddy. Because we'll just replace that with another Llanowar. And then we'll get this guy out for 2. 2's not too bad because he's 4 for a 4-4, and with the state of the board at the moment, a 4-4 is a nice thing to have on the field. So we've kept our status on the field, and we've murdered Kaya, so we don't have to worry about that. That is probably going to eat our statue, because I do not want that pinging away at us. I'm going to go and attack with both of these suckers. If he blocks, he kills it. He's probably not going to. Yeah, there we go. No block. I do want to kill this before he gets the 6 mana to be able to stack it, so we are just going to go here and statue that. Get that out of the way before it has any advantage to him whatsoever, and then we'll just drop our Garmin. And that'll probably be our turn. Oh, Lotleth Giant. Oh, yeah. Power him up. I don't think we need land, but we will take one. And yeah, did we dump anything good? Kinda. We dumped the Searcher, but we don't want to dump any of our creatures at the moment, so we'll give it to him. We're in a good spot at the moment. He could have Kaya's Wrath. A board wipe at this point in time would be very, very sad. He looks like he's paying for Gateway Plaza, so we can't Kaya's Wrath this turn. But he is health-oriented, and Kaya's Wrath could very well be something he is hiding. That would make me a sad panda, so we're definitely not going to overplay our hand. We want to keep some creatures. So we are going to put our forest down and we are going to get our Hatchery Spider out because look at top 3 cards and we pray. We pray. Yes, we can play something. Let's... Great Chamber Guardian gives us more creatures, but this puts more in our graveyard, which is what we're looking for at the moment, so we'll do that. Hoping to get something big in the graveyard. Right now, we just have a Stitches Spire, Bat Sucker, a Llanowar, yeah. But we have enough things now that I think some sacrifices could be in order. Let's go everything except him and probably not the Beast Whisperer. Fuck it. Yeah, we'll attack with the Llanowar. If he blocks the Llanowar, some damage gets through, which is what we're looking for. Yep, perfect. Oh, he's going to let the rest through. Okay, so this is where we're just going to use him. Boom, sacrifice the Llanowar. Oh, what are we bringing out, actually? Bring out the Stitches Supplier. Yeah, we'll bring out the Stitches Supplier, just to get that graveyard pinging again. And we'll sacrifice our Llanowar, and we'll sacrifice the Close Shaman that's attacking. So that comes onto the board. We get 3 more creatures, including our man, or our woman, Izoni. Next turn's going to be fun if he doesn't kill Whisper. Okay, that's not Whisper, so that's good. He gains some life. We lose some health because of Epicure of Blood, but I think we've got this in the bag. So we're going to go with it. Yep. He knew it was coming. Damn it! He didn't let us do it! I'm going to play a Stitches Supplier, put some more tasty things in our graveyard, and then sacrifice both our Stitches, putting 6 more things in our graveyard, and then bring a Field of Insects onto the board. Anyway, that's what the deck looks like when it works. Just slowly bring in a bunch of creatures, and then just start slamming down the Undergrowth ability creatures. This hand is okay. We got the Great Chamber Guardian, which is our 2 and 3 drop, and then we can go into the Lurcher if we... Oh, actually, the Lurcher will be a 2/2, so I don't want to do that, but... yeah, no, we'll start with this. Opponent's thinking as to whether they want a mulligan or not. He decided not to. He didn't either. And we are on draw. We go second, we get to draw a card. Got a few death spells, which will help control what he plays. Hopefully it's not mono white, because mono white can be frighteningly fast. Not going to pay for that, because we have nothing to spend it on. If it is mono white though, missing out on a first turn creature is a pretty big deal. And it's not, we're versing Orzhov again. So we'll get our Great Chamber down, Great Chamber Guardian down. Again, he's going to be our 3-drop, we're just going to pump him and get another Guardian out of our deck. Orzhov with a Dawn of Hope this time. Alright. Queen's Commission. I haven't seen that card played in outside of draft. Long time. Okay, so again, yeah, we don't actually have anything other than packing and mana pumping. Let's go. Let's see if we can sneak a block. If he probably won't block it. Yeah, didn't think he would, because we're just going to do this. And we'll take that action and get another one of those in our hands. So that's another thing we can play now, because we don't want to play the Rhizome Lurchers next turn. They're only 2/2s. We're not off to a quick start. We do have options. Yeah, that hurts. But it doesn't matter. He already got his buff, so we have his buddy here. Opponent puts himself back up to 18. Dawn of Hope can't trigger because you have nothing. Now, I think I'm going to take the opportunity to play this tapped, but they're just going to put down a Great Chamber Guardian. As that. Somehow played some big creature with haste, we would status our Great Chamber Guardian. Oh, there's another one. 3 little 1/1s of lifelink to deal with now. That early Dawn of Hope is very, very good. I'm probably going to be attacked here. Oh. Okay, no attack. Now, we can adapt him once more. Or get a 3/3 out, or Undercity Uprising to kill the damn Hawk, but that would kill our creature, so I think... And we're going to go play another tapped one. We're just going to attack and combat pump him. I doubt he'll block again, because I'm just this, and attack him with 4. He doesn't care about taking damage because next turn he's going to attack me with 4 creatures and gain 4 life. So he'll be on 18 again and I'll be on 14. Lifelink. Isn't it fun versing lifelink? Versing a board of creatures with lifelink. If he has nothing in hand, he's just going to make another token with Dawn of Hope. 5 1/1 lifelinks. And bang, 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 bang. Ouch. So, it looks like he's going to go draw 2 cards. Things aren't looking great. Right now it's manageable, but that can change. Close War Shaman's not bad. No, we're going to play Great Chamber Guardian. And then we're going to play Undercity Uprising. I want that Hawk dead. Dead. Happy man. Now, we're not going to attack. Because again, if I attack, he's just going to attack back and gain all the life. His life total's not going to change if I attack him, basically. And if I hold these back, he probably won't attack. He could have some nasty combat tricks. If he attacks, I'm almost sure that he has a nasty combat trick because I don't want to lose all of that. Now we got to block it anyway. Oh, looks like he just wanted the life. Alright. Is he just going for a crazy card advantage? Yeah, it looks like there's something in his hand. And that's Kaya's Wrath. Okay, so good thing we didn't invest too heavily in the board. That did increase what our lurchers are going to do, which is good. So we'll put down Glowspore Shaman, hopefully dump 3 creatures. Yeah, we got 2 creatures. We don't need the land, so find that. And now we're just going to play a nice 7/7. Yeah. That's a thing. Now, he does have a lot of removal, so I'm expecting that Lurcher to eat removal. But at the end of the day, not too bad. Then it goes into the graveyard, and this next one will come out even stronger. We do have a nice bit of spot removal here to get rid of something. We could actually use this and get rid of Damn Dawn of Hope, but he's gotten so much benefit out of it already that I mean, we could prevent him getting further benefit from it, so we might actually do that next turn. Do we have 8 mana? If we draw a land, we're probably going to play the Lurcher and Hatchery. That's probably my next point. Taking a while to think of his next move, so we might have him on the rope, so it might just mean that he has a lot of options. Oh, not bad. My Lurcher's stronger, and that's another Kaya's Wrath out of the way. He didn't gain health off that one as well, which is still hoping for that land. At this point, we might actually bring out the Spider. Because we can't statue and Lurch at the same time. Yeah, we'll play the Spider. We'll get the enchantment next turn. Hopefully he doesn't get too much benefit out of it. Probably going to get another token right now. That's my bet as to why he's left 4 mana open. Oh, here we go. This is begging for a board wipe. Yay, combos! Give me my insects. Come on. Come on. Yeah, it's giving you priority because you can play Dawn of Hope and get a 1/1. Maybe you have something in your hand as well, but like, read it nice and close. I'm gonna get 7 1/1 tokens. There we go. That's a nice little Hatchery Spider. Comes out with an Izoni. Gives me a nice board of creatures. Yeah, there we go. So now he plays his Dawn of Hope for 1. And it's his turn. Now, I'm expecting another board wipe, but he has used 2 of his Kaya's Wraths so far. He might be running 4 of them. I'm hoping he isn't. Hoping he's used all his board wipes now and he thought that I couldn't restock that well. That is an amazing 1-card restock. That is 9 creatures. I'm clearly going to block that. He just wants to get life for the attack because he wants to, again, get more benefit of Dawn of Hope. He needs more cards. Apparently, I'm guessing he's desperate to get himself another Kaya's Wrath there. If he just drew Kaya's Wrath, I'm going to be so sad. Nope, he drew a Cleansing Nova to do the exact same thing. Well, this Lurch is going to be bloody strong when it reaches the field. I need to kill that Dawn of Hope because while he's doing these board wipes, he's gaining so much card advantage. And we got what we wanted in that, so now we can do both. Kill Dawn of Hope. Look of it. And we're going to play the Lurcher and hope that he's out of I hope he's out of removal now, because I need him to be out of removal. We're going to play the Hatchery Spider, hope to get another Izoni on the board. Oh, no. No, not my spider. Damn it. Damn it. And Kaya's Wrath again! Are you kidding me? Oh god, okay, Stitch's Supplier, come on. We're in that place though where if we get a Lotleth Giant, we're going to do 12 damage to him just by playing it. Oh, now he's got a fountain, no. At least he doesn't have Dawn of Hope to coincide with the fountain, and he may even just sack that to get a card draw. Health is not a problem. We're going to hold this forest. I'll tell you why in a sec after we get an attack with our Stitch's Supply here. We need to try and bring him back to his starting life total to make this into a game. The reason we're holding the forest is because he has cards like Never Happened, where he might want to play a Never Happened to try and get rid of the big powerful thing we're holding on to, which is a forest. We have enough mana that it doesn't matter what this is, and if we were to draw something that costs 9 mana, we could play this mana and then play another creature. We have 2 mana now. We don't have anything that costs 9 mana in the deck, so we're probably just going to hold 2 again. I am going to attack with this Stitch's Supplier, purely praying that he blocks with the Vanguard. He won't, but it's 1 more damage at least. Because next turn, he's probably going to play a creature, although he has to top deck it, so probably should have thought of that. Because if he top decks a creature, then the Vanguard will become a that sucks. Oh, that's annoying. I haven't versed that card in ages. I'm actually not too sure I've ever seen that card played by an opponent. Ethereal Absolution. Oh, that is nice. Exile target card from an opponent's graveyard. That I'm not looking forward to. Can't do it this turn, thank God. And he might just kill us with combat damage. He's looking through my graveyard to figure out what to get rid of. You can't do it this turn. Stop it. Oh, and he'll get a bloody 2/2 token out of that too, because his creatures... Oh, I didn't need a Stitch's Supplier. I think we're dead. I think we're dead. It just instantly dies. I didn't even think of that. Oh, well, there's 6 things throwing in. Hopefully we don't get a Lotleth. Okay, no Lotleth. With 22 cards and 2 Lotleth Giants, and it will do 19 damage. When we still can't kill him. He's gained so much life this turn, and he's going to gain 2 more when he attacks the Healer's Hall, 1 more from the Fountain, just by having his turn. Oh, I can't believe he triple Kaya's Wrath and a single Cleansing Nova against us. And a Mortify. Yeah, his removal was incredible. And I was right, there goes a spider. I think that's 2 spiders in our... Yep, that's 2 spiders gone now. That gives him 6 damage against us. If he has any kind of buff there, he might just win this turn. Oh wait, no, he can't attack with that this turn, so that's fine. Looks like he is going to use his mana and kill another thing from our deck. What are you going to take, buddy? A lot of low power creatures here. What you got? What was it? Ah, yeah, it was Male Spider. All the spiders are dead now. And he's got another fountain. Oh, and that buffs itself. So we're dead next turn. We don't carry board wipes. This is going to be funny, but we're still dead. And they all died. I didn't even think of that. Oh, good game. Oh, Ethereal Absolution. I so want to build a deck around that. I actually don't have very many Orzhov cards, like white-black. I'm lacking a lot of vampire cards. Just a lot of things that make Orzhov work well. I have 3 Kaya's Wraths. I have 3 Kaya's Wraths, and I have a Cleansing Nova. I could kind of copy what he's done there. Actually, I could copy what he's done there. I think I have all the cards he played. Oh, that was nuts. Oh, we played a lot of creatures, so we got that done. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave it there for this episode. That was Undergrowth Spider in all of its glory. It did actually get played a fair few times. And we got 1 win. Not too bad. I think it was 1 win out of 4. Like, it happens. This has been Magic Gathering Arena. If you like this video, let me know. Like and subscribe, all that fun stuff. And until next time, guys, take care.